Hello, and how's everybody doing? Let's see, it's Tuesday. We missed Monday. I couldn't make it Monday. There's no possible way. I was too busy. But we've got some great cards that came out for everybody to help us with our Tuesday. Two for Tuesday. So let's get into this reading. I hope everybody's been having some magical days and beautiful ways and all kinds of good stuff. So the first one that we got was the 13 Queen of Earth. She is beautiful. She is amazing. She is all earth. What's really interesting about this card is she's got a buffalo and he's got jewels on him. She's blind. She's got a jewel here, but the solar eye is spinning. It's like a circular type. And she's got the flowers, the acorns, the butterflies, everything. She is just engulfed in earth. Touch, connect, and create with your hands. Be supportive and nurturing. Seek out a motherly role model. In need of wise and honest counsel, kindness is required. You are loved and supported. Mother, do not smother. Share the responsibilities. The Queen of Earth symbolizes a real, authentic Earth Mother. Personality, she is larger than life and possesses an abundant, generous, and grounded nature. She is realistic, but also sees magic everywhere. She is an Earth Mother who spends a great deal of time covered in soil, and it is not unknown for her to walk around obvious to the leaves and twigs in her hair. She adores creating a warm and inviting home where all are welcome, cooking, cleaning, gardening. These are the things she loves, and she enjoys them all the more because of her sensual nature. She is a woman who loves nothing more than using her hands to touch, connect, and create. The Queen of Earth is of kindness. She will offer support and nurturing your every endeavor while also offering wise and honest counsel. She comes to ask if this is how you see yourself, or have you been so focused on business undertakings and career that you have created an imbalance in your life and disconnected from your true nature? Is it time for you to enjoy the benefits of being a homebody for a while? Maybe a home cooked meal or a weekend out in the garden is on the agenda instead of meeting and reports. The Queen of Earth may also appear in your reading at time when you find yourself in need of a gentle reminder to be both nurturing and supportive of those around you. While you encourage and support others in their desire to better themselves, remember to do so without trying to change them. In her role, a wise woman, she may be asking that you seek out those who embodied her energy. Perhaps there is a need for you to connect with a motherly role model at this time. Maybe all you need is a hug, but you may also be facing issues that her fertile mind and natural wisdom can help you with. A little motherly advice may unlock an answer and provide a solution. Oh, that's beautiful. I love that idea that, we're all mothers, even though I was never a mother, but I still have that motherly instinct. We're all mothers. So just find someone that you feel that are calm and loving and we need that at this time. I really feel that we do need that. We have a lot of, like, this card is coming up, Five of Cups, sadness. That's what was the clarifier for the Queen of Earth. Look for and accept supporting the situation is not hopeless and you will heal. The five reveals sadness due to the loss of a relationship, work, friendship, or due to bereavement. Unlike the Eight of Cups, which shows a natural moving on, this card often reveals an unexpected break from a person or a job, leaving you confused. An additional meaning is being unable to let go of the past. being haunted by guilt and regret. Yes, that's you have to get beyond that. I know it's easier said than done, but that can really cripple somebody in emotional wise, physical, and mental. The next card that we got was the Ace of Air. What a beautiful card. That's an amazing card. A new personal ideology. The Ace of Air symbolizes a new way of thinking. It suggests that it is now time to let go of outdated beliefs and ideas that no longer serve and make way for a new and independently formed personal ideology. It is time to unlearn and let go of ideas and options born of societal conditioning, inaccuracy, and false assumptions. Wow, that's a perfect card. I mean, we are releasing the indoctrination of the false matrix, and a lot of us are. The 3D world has got to be put to rest because it's old and stagnant, stinky, and we're evolving. This is a great card to push us out of it. It is time to unlearn and let go of ideas and opinions born of societal conditions, inaccuracy, and false assumptions, and replace them with ideas born of self-awareness, fact, and genuine knowledge. It is also time to recognize both of what they are and learn to differentiate between the two. Its appearance in your reading lets you know it is also time to honor personal truths that have foundation in your own experiences instead of embracing the truths of others and making them your own. To do otherwise is to wear an ill-fitted pair of shoes borrowed and stolen from another. While they may protect your feet, they will also pinch and rub, and over time can do more harm than good. It is time to realize that to travel well, go to the distance, you need a pair of shoes that fit well because they are made for you specifically. It is the same with personal ideology. Your life experience will offer lessons that impart both practical knowledge and wisdom. Objective analysis can provide insight and understanding that reveals how your life experiences, thought, and emotions influence all of your choices and the outcome born of those choices. Your physical reality is first conceived within the mind. The Ace of Air is offering an opportunity to embrace new paradigms and patterns and to replace those that limit and restrict you. Now you can change your mind, and in doing so, change the way you make your choices that determine your direction and shape your reality. You can cut away all the clouded judgment and perception and prevents you from knowing your true mind. Clarity will come with peeling away the layers of imposed dogma and beliefs born of past disappointments and hurts. The Ace of Air also symbolizes a time of feeling motivated and excited by the ideas in your head, your goals and dreams, because they are yours. It is time to take them and make them more. This makes the beginning of the individualism process we all must go through in order to realize our fullest potential. That is perfectly said. I couldn't have said it better myself. We are unique. We're one of a kind. We can't keep following everybody. I get that everybody has great ideas, but they're not our ideas. So take their great ideas, incorporate it with your great idea, and make it your own, not theirs. Because the next card that we got, was the Nine of Wands, defense. Protect what is yours by all means, but free up your thinking. Create some mental space to plan for the future. The nine sees you exerting yourself to the full, protecting your job, your property, or otherwise defending your actions. You may have made sacrifices in the past and feel that you need to justify these by staying put. However, you may need to ask yourself if you're holding on too tightly due to fear. Is this need for constant vigilance an exhausting habit rather than a free choice? We can all ask the question, like we can all ask that question. And The next card we got, and we've got this card before. This is a beautiful card, the Ten of Fire. Mastery of both craft and self. Take command of yourself and life. Take responsibility for your actions. Don't be a slave to the outside forces, order, structure, simplicity. Be disciplined and dedicated. Stop making excuses. Act. You can do anything you set your mind to and act upon. The Ten of Fire symbolizes mastery, not just of a skill or a craft, but of oneself. We are going through that. I mean, we are trying to master ourselves. We're working on it. We're going through the dark night of the soul. We're looking into our past. We're releasing our past. We're living in the now. We're doing all that. This is what we're working on, and it's going to take a while. It just doesn't happen overnight. We can't just snap our fingers and it be there. So we have to work on our chakras. We have to work the he's got the flames with the angel wings, and everything's beaming. This is the mastery. This is where we want to go. That's a perfect card. Because the card that came out with mastery card was the Six of Swords, calm. It's time to glide into more peaceful, calmer waters. So this is a reassuring card if you have suffered upheaval, conflict, and uncertainty recently. The Six also predicts physical journeys over water and in general sees you moving on a positive way. New work may also be on the horizon. An additional meaning is protection, in that you prioritize what's important to you and leave behind the people or situations that no longer serve you. Go with the flow of life. There's no need to resist change. We're all going through change, and there's no sense. It's right. Don't resist it, because we want to change. We want to get out of that old, indoctrinated, chained down, dumbed down mindset. We just need to go forward with that, all of us, because the last card we got was 21, the 3, Trinity, perception. Shapes your world, views, understands that your senses tell you. Knowledge and understanding. The perception is the 5th of influence cards. It pertains to the organization, identification, and interpretation of sensories, information in order to understand what we sense and experience. When the perception card appears in your reading, it symbolizes an opportunity or need to look at how you analyze and interpret your experiences, and how you're interpreting then influences your choice and ability to see and weigh options and opportunities. We all have that perception. Sometimes it's really wrong. I mean, it can happen. But we have to, I always go back and observe and think about my perception before I make my perception. And the last card that came out was boredom, the 4 of Cups. Look for inspiration, renew your faith that life can bring you what you need. When this 4 arrives in a reading, it's often because you're feeling dissatisfied with some aspects of life, but don't know what you need to bring in to feel happier. In relationships, it can reveal a boredom phase. If you're looking for love or work, you may believe that there's nothing or no one out there for you. You may be retreating into yourself rather than reaching out for what you need. That's because we have to do self-love first. If we don't love ourselves, how can anyone love us? And when we love ourselves, when somebody comes into our world, we'll make sure they love us properly. We won't put up with any abuse or neglect or somebody else's ideologies onto ours, when we know what's true and what's real in our own world. We'll start standing up for things. We got some beautiful gateway of light activation. We got 2 actually, and it's really, I'm going to tell the story of the second one when I read it, but there is a good story with the second one. It came out 3 times. Okay, Orion, activation, supernova, recreation, renewal, rebirth by light. Look at that. That is an amazing card. What a portal. What a doorway. Orion is one of the best known constellations in the night sky. Its name is Greek for hunter, and its stars can be seen as a figure with a sword accompanied by a dog, Osiris. At the center of the constellation, three stars, Alentica, Alenum, and Mintica, appear in a belt-like formed. To the south of Orion's belt, there's a nebula that has revealed much about how stars and planetary systems are formed. The best way to describe this space is as a star nursery. During evolutionary stages, it explodes into a supernova, which provides the perfect space for a new star to be born. The Orion constellation is home to a number of higher beings, many of whom are dedicated to the evolution of our planet. Even though an idea of the constellation being a hunter may make it seem highly masculine, its energies are in fact similar to those of the Lemurians, see page 103, and its inhabitants. Therefore, honor all beings. The beings of Orion are in fact sacred space holders who help all of those with star power and star potential to make the changes required to become the most ascended and aware form of themselves. Your message, all of your fears and setbacks are being stripped from your energy now. It is essential for you, your old way of being, to fall away and for you to go through a process of renewal in order to move forward. The old stories of your life aren't yours to live out or live up to. You are far greater than these limited experiences. The beings of Orion are surrounding you now, and they see you as one of them, someone who has been born with the knowledge that they can live with great purpose and make a real difference to the world, whether on a global scale or in a particular corner of the planet. When you draw this card, you are being reminded that you have infinite star potential. Now, that is amazing, but it called forth page 103, Lemurians, so we're going to read it. To me, it called it forth. Oh, okay. We have got that card before. Let me get the card out so we can actually look at the card while I read it. Since that card spoke to it, we are going to read the card. So I hope everybody's week has been going really, really good. Mine was just Monday, chaos Monday. It just sometimes my life is so, as everybody else, so hectic. And then there's other days you're just flowing. You really don't have a care in the world. It's been chilly here in Florida, but I could actually lay out in the sun today, and I've actually thought about it because my body really needs to feel the sun. I love the sun. I am a sun person. I don't like the cold at all. So this card is fighting. Yeah, there it is. There she is. Okay. Now, let's get this other one going. That's a beautiful card. What a crystal. Ooh, that looks like, oh my goodness. Feels so healing. I just feel like little butterflies in my stomach and in my heart space. It's so healing looking. Okay, the Lemuria was a civilization that was in the middle of the Pacific Ocean in ancient times. It embraces sensitivity, uniqueness, and living with grace. The inhabitants of this sacred land lived in complete harmony with nature and had a connection with every living being, similar to the movie Avatar. Yeah, we have had this. This is a beautiful card. Their inner vision was fully activated to the point where it is thought that their pineal gland was fully developed and they could see of hundreds of miles in every direction. in a familiar way to the sonar of dolphins and whales, the majority operation from their heart. Space honored one another and nature so much so that when their civilization came to an end through a catastrophe event, most likely the plates of Earth shifting, causing volcano eruption and tsunamis, most of them ascended. It is said that these highly attuned beings knew that their civilization would end and decide to send healing waves into another part of the world for future civilizations to benefit from. They telepathically channeled their frequencies into a thought form that would become crystals that would be found thousands, possibly millions of years later. These Lemurian seeds are a type of quartz crystal mostly found in Brazil and Colombia. They are powerful crystals with striations similar to barcodes engraved on their faces. They have a feminine receptive energy that is said to help us step into a more feminine way of being in order to help the evolution of the species. Your message, you're a highly sensitive being. You might feel that this is a curse, but this card is here to let you know that it is a gift. It indicates that you have spent lifetimes upon lifetimes living with a giant shield up to stop the world seeing the real you, but you are a highly unique soul with incredible gifts that are worth sharing through embracing your uniqueness. You can help many others embrace their own. This lifetime is a more graceful existence with less defense and more trust. It's not about protecting yourself, but stepping into the space of surrendering and revealing your true self. We all need to hear that. We all need to go to our true self, that we are unique, and we have to realize that. We have got this card before, and this second card is amazing. It's the Stargate, the heart chakra opening, the unlocking, and the generosity. We have to go back into the generosity. We have gotten so closed down by money and power and all this indoctrination of a false matrix that we lost ourselves. We have to go back into the heart space. The heart chakra is our connection to love and generosity. When opened, it can take us on a powerful expedition to experience love. In Sanskrit, it is known as anahata, which means unstruck or even unbroken, revealed that even though we may feel our heart is broken, our true spiritual heart is always whole. The heart chakra governs all aspects of our heart, including relationships, what lights us up, and of course, our self-worth. This gateway transports us to an emerald city. I remember I said it reminded me, and it's the temple of our heart. It reminded me of the Wizard of Oz and the Emerald City, and how the good witch said, "You always had it within you, my dear. We've always had it within us." This sacred space within a place of wonder and love. Here we are reminded of the sacredness we hold within and are encouraged to know that although it's like a hidden treasure, this beauty deserves to be seen and enjoyed by the outer world in a gateway image. There is a path to the Emerald City, but it is a path less traveled. This can respect many years of denying our self-worth and also moments during many lifetimes when we've pushed love away, but now we are moving closer to the love we are. Your message, your heart space is a sacred space deep within you. For some time, you have protected it with psychic shields that have not only stopped you from being hurt, but also stopped you from feeling love. This gateway appears shows that you have finally, are we finally taking our walls down? Our big walls that surround our heart so we don't get hurt. You know, I have some big ones. Drop these shields and are ready to experience love. Universal wisdom wants you to know that this is your divine right. You are a highly empathetic and generous soul who has so much to give, and you are being called forth to reveal the deeper and more vulnerable aspects of your being. Divine light beings are surrounding you, holding you, and encouraging you to relax. All the restrictions and blockages of your heart space have now been removed. The worst is behind you, and the world needs you. I completely agree. The world needs us all right now. And if we close our heart space, we won't give like we're supposed to give. That's what we're supposed to do right now. We're supposed to give because people are hurting. And some of us are healing and some of us aren't. And we need to help the ones that aren't. Now, in the Soul Helper Oracle, we got one card. And I think this is a really important card because the cards and the feeling that I'm channeling right now and the cards that I'm getting is somebody really needed this message. Somebody is going through a time in their life where they feel that they have nobody and they can't make decisions and they have nobody to turn to, but they do. They have everybody to turn to. I'm out there. You can reach out to me at any time. I will talk to anybody at any time. If you need somebody, just reach out. Whoever it is, whoever you're feeling called to reach out to, if it's me, if it's somebody in your family, if it's a friend, whoever it is, there'll be ears. And if they're not ears, find somebody that has the ears to just listen and not give you any biased opinions. I don't want to give you any biased opinions. I just want to listen. If you need somebody to listen to and you need to talk, just reach out to me. I'm here. Recognize despair as an opportunity. Within it, you will find the gift of awakening. And it is a number 21, which is a 3, the Trinity. We've had 2 Trinities, the very end in this one. And from what I'm seeing is she is lonely. She's got the light right there. She's actually got the opportunities right there. But she's looking back. She's looking back at what she did, her past mistakes, the things that she's looking away from. She's looking back at. She's not looking at the light going forward right now. She doesn't feel like she has anybody. That's what I'm picking up off that card. And she does have some. She'd look out to the light and think about it. There's somebody that she could reach out to. But right now, she feels like there is nobody. Hidden in the darkest of nights, in the greatest depths of despair and desperation, lies the gift of awakening. Do not pass judgment on it or denounce it as a bad or dreadful moment in your life. Instead, use this time with all its darkness as a spur to action. Make use of every low in your life to create a new beginning. Powerful emotions contain the most powerful magic. Use them for rituals, celebrate them, commit yourself to them, and develop from the innermost strength a great light or inner supernova. We just had the supernova card. That was crazy. Use this transformed power to create something you desire, something new or even bold or daring. These times are perfect for creating a new, wonderful future. See them as a chance to raise yourself up and grow beyond yourself and your lower self. Unhappiness will not devour or destroy you. It will take you to the higher dimension. This card leads to one of your darkest places. Remember it, or you might be in the middle of such a place right now. It is painful, of course, but this pain comes to you as a friend. It will make you wiser, more awake, more aware. Learn from it. Do not neglect this opportunity to recognize something great that lies hidden behind all the despair and drama. That's true. I have had my deepest, darkest moments in my life that I have come out of and realized that that was a lesson. That did make me wiser. It leveled me up. Now, the helpers for the next 21 days are the leopard, that's the power animal. The herbal essence is the elemi. The healing crystal is the green jade, and the number is 3. Let's see what the 3 has to say. The 3 indicates that now is a good time to take care of your soul families, both in this world and in others. Make contact and tell them that you love and need them. They will hear you. You will find strength, healing, and answering among those closely connected to you. The number teaches you to look at everything, to become an observer, and wisdom will come. Number three's energy field brings about diversity, creativity, creative energy, the overcoming of duality, and understanding and seeing the world of divine. We are all going through this right now. Who can we talk to? Who can we depend on? Why did I build this wall? Why am I looking away from the light? Why am I staying in the darkness? And why am I still thinking of the past? That is the questions you need to ask yourself. Why? Because we have to get out of that. We have to go further than we ever have. We have to know that we have a soul family, and that's why we're all coming back together. That's why we're all connecting. It's time. We have people in our life that are going to help, but the people in our past have not helped. So we need to move away. We need to move on. Not that they still aren't there, not that they're still part of your world somewhere. Like I call them background people. They're just background people. You know them, they're there, and but they're not going to be in your life like that. They're just going to be there in the background. They're not going to listen to you when you have a problem. They're they're not there for that. They're just background people in your world. And we all have a lot of them. So that was a great reading. And I realized somebody must need that. If you need to talk to somebody or you just need somebody to listen, reach out. I'm here. Other people are here. Our soul family's coming together to flow with each other and help each other. That's why we're here. So I want everybody to know that I love everybody. We should always love our brothers and sisters, no matter what. And I love you all very much. I've never met you, but I still love you. I love everybody. And may every step in your journey be magical. And just be you, because that's all that really matters. Use your uniqueness to be you and love every bit of it. Now go out and have a magical day. I love you. And just be you.